Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mama and papa, you know how it is. I remember your boy Hydra and the man, aka the range actor, aka we global, aka we here forever, aka back to back, aka. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here.
Yeah, man.
God of Israelites. Like I can't even contain my joy and my happiness.
Come on, man.
Wait, that is my car first. Okay, like I can't contain my joy, my happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with one of Nollywood's finest. This boy, I met this guy 2018, and the moment I saw him, I was like, Jesus Christ, who is this guy? He was so demure. He's a fine boy. He's dark. He's a chocolate, caramel, tall glass of milkshake. The ladies love him. He has one of the sexiest birthmark in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a fantastic actor. We knew him as a very serious lover boy, but now he has shown us another side of his endless talent. This guy has gone into comedy right now that you know go believe say, hey, now this guy they do this thing. Who could you drop that? Ladies and gentlemen, my senior bro, one of my mentors in the industry, my friend turned my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you, or help me welcome the one and only Uzor Arukwe.
Yeah, what's up? Bro, you can't be like saying to me to introduce you.
Yeah, go clap. You don't understand.
But I appreciate it.
Oh my God, Uzor Arukwe. Oh my God, I'm sitting down with Uzor Arukwe. Okay, guys, Uzor, thanks for coming on my show. I appreciate you, man. By the way, you're looking dope.
Thank you, man.
Did you just get back?
No, I've been here. No, I've been here, man.
I saw your video of you in LA, but we're gonna talk about it. But so Uzor, let's go back.
Okay.
I've been like I said, I first met you on the set of
She Drives Me Nuts.
Men Has Come.
Men Has Come, yeah. Men Has Come, 2018. 2018.
Ijoma Grace Agu, you, Bimba Adimoye.
Yeah.
I saw you there, and we didn't really talk, or we didn't really vibe.
We didn't connect at that point.
Yes, because I was just a newbie, and I was scared to come close.
Yeah, I remember.
But ladies and gentlemen, we finally did the job, and we met in Owerri.
Yes, we did.
For a series, House 10, for K-Mike.
Yes,
and that was where we just, some people that are way higher than me in the industry there level, they won't want to talk to me, but you were so humble, you were just there, and he reached out to me, he was like, guy, what's up? I was like, hey, see this celebrity, they follow me talk.
Great.
And so Uzor, let's take it back. I've been seeing you on TV, man. Your fans have been seeing you on TV, they don't know anything about you. They just know that this guy is a fine boy, he knows how to act. But where are you from? How did your journey start? Let's take it back. What state are you from? And tell us a little bit about your background, your primary to your secondary and your tertiary institution.
Okay. So first off, I'm from Imo State.
My brother.
Yeah, I'm
Shout out
to Arukwe in Imo State.
Oh my God. You're from Arukwe?
Yeah, I'm from Arukwe, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm from Arukwe. I grew up in Festac. My primary education was in early life, Nigerian primary school in Festac. Then secondary was in Navy Port Harcourt, Nigerian Navy Secondary School Port Harcourt.
You went to boarding house?
I went to boarding house, yes. I was 6 years in boarding house in Navy Port Harcourt. Yeah, it was crazy. It was hard. My first degree was in Abia State University.
So they gave you guys like some kind of
military
training?
School, proper yeah. So we were the pioneer set of the school.
Wow.
We were sharing our camp or our base with the naval people. So every time the bagel goes off, we wake up. Lights out is lights out for them and for everybody. So it was proper military, anything. But yeah, so my first degree was in Abia State University. Second degree was in Unical. So
Unical. First degree
was Abia State Economics, BSc Economics. Second one was Bachelor's in Education in Economics.
So you have 2 degrees?
I do, and then I have an MBA as well.
You see, you heard it here first. Why did you get 2 degrees? What happened?
So my parents are like academicians. Yeah, so my mom is a teacher. My father is an engineer. So my father. I came out with a bad grade in my first degree, and then my mom was like, your father is not going to have that. So I had to enroll back into school.
4 years.
Yeah, another 4 years.
Jesus God. How did you feel?
I felt terrible, but I did it for my mom because she just, I was her only child for a long time. So
oh, you were the only child
for
then?
13 years, yes.
So now you have
13 years. I have a younger brother now.
Now,
Yes,
oh, okay.
we're just two of us now.
Okay.
So, all that she finished from my popsy side and all of that, so she just said no, that my father is not going to have that grade. So we spoke about it and she was like, are you willing to do it again and do better? I was reluctant, bro, but I did it. And then luckily, I already had gotten a job with a telecoms company with my first degree that wasn't so good.
Wow.
So I was working and schooling. I did my BSc again and then did my MBA in Unical as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. So you stayed in Calabar?
No. So I would always go to Calabar for exams and stuff, but there was an annex campus in Festac.
Oh.
Yes. So it was like distant education type thing.
Oh.
But we would go to Calabar for exams and a few other things.
Oh, okay. Man, it's not easy.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Two bachelors. Even one said, bro, I tired. Thought of two and then
tough,
MBA. Oh my God.
It was tough.
Oh my God. Okay, so how did acting start for you? Growing up in primary, secondary school, were you in the drama group?
Yes, absolutely, bro. I was like, so everybody who knew me or everybody who has known me all my life, I've always been an artist. I've always been an artist, So, primary school, I was a dancer. I started dancing from.
No wonder. I see you with that.
Yeah, so I started dancing in primary school. Secondary school, I started singing and dancing. But I always just wanted to do the arts. And then secondary school, then I fell in love with drama, with acting on stage. And then because we had a literature teacher in my school called Mr. Okori, he's late now, of blessed memory. Mr. Ezekiel Okori was a literature teacher. And he looked at me and he was like, you have no science in your blood. You're an art person. You're so good in literature. Yeah, so we started acting in school. I was the president of the Literary, Debating and Dramatic Society.
Wow, a science student.
Yeah. I wasn't in science. I was just as much as SS3, we were still doing everything.
Yeah.
So by the time it was time for us to cross over to SS1, he said I should stay in arts. My parents were really upset, especially my dad, but he was like, you're going to struggle there. Do this because you have potential here. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to do. So I stayed in arts, and yeah. So from SS1 to SS3, I was acting from, like, we used to have shows in my school. Like in secondary school, we used to have ticketed shows. So Gideon Okeke went to school with me, and we were classmates and schoolmates. So it was me and Gideon that used to handle those shows in school. Yeah, wow. I was social prefect at the time, so we would just collaborate. That time, Night of 1,000 Laughs used to be a thing.
Yeah.
And then we would come and replicate it in our school, and then students would pay tickets and stuff. Yeah, so we did that for a few times. And yeah, so I've just been acting. And then I wanted to get better. Because stage was where I started off on stage, of course. I learned stage. I did a lot of big stage plays, both in Port Harcourt, in Lagos.
I saw one of the stage plays in church.
Yeah.
And like everybody went haywire.
Yeah, I've tried. Like, I don't like talking about it, but I've tried. I danced for the most part of my life. I danced, so when I was doing my NYSC, I served in the theater in UK Bello. So it was Niger State in Minna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so UK Bello is the name of their arts and cult, their art theater,
okay,
where they dance. And so I was in Guape dance troupe, and I was retained as a dancer in Guape dance troupe. Yeah, but of course I wasn't going to stay because
Lagos.
Lagos was calling.
Lagos is there.
So, but yeah.
Sorry, Mina, but Lagos is there. We ain't trying to sound Mina, but.
But yeah, so it's been arts all my life. Even when I started working in the Tisalat, in the telco at the time, my friends would come to my office and say, "Guy, what do you do for office? What do you do for office? What do you do for office?" And I just said, "Just calm down. That I'm trying to, I was going for auditions then. I was trying. I was just trying. It was a long journey, but I mean, I thank God for what God has done." So,
okay, yeah. So what was that point in your life that you were like, let's say this work with this Etisala people, let's say I go leave you now, go focus on this acting. Okay, or let me say, what was your first professional set that you were on?
Oh, there have been several. So the story is long, but the first film I did, so while I was in uni, I was on Dear Mother. There's a TV show on AIT called Dear Mother. So I featured on Dear Mother a couple of times, like with April Ventures. I saw her sometime last year. I couldn't even recognize her. She called me. it was great. And she said, Uzor, I'm so proud. I couldn't even remember her. But anyway,
you know, he blown
like I was like,
blown
she was looking, and her daughter was there, all grown up. I couldn't remember them, but she just said April Ventures, and my mind, I was like, because at the time, April Ventures was like one of the biggest. Wole Ojo was on Dear Mother, David and Naji, you know, that's where I met David, that's where I met Wole Ojo. It was, you know, so Wole was, I think Wole used to also act on Dear Mother. I think he was coming to see David, or he also acted, but I was doing Dear Mother at the time. And then, you know, I just kept trying. Then I did a film with Christ Embassy, because I was in the Christ BLW, if you uni, you know, so I did a film with Christ Embassy called Tony Fishbrain. I wasn't paid a dime, and then it was supposed to be a big film, but cinemas were not a thing then. So somehow, I don't know what happened, but it never came out. But it's on YouTube now, so you can check it out. It's called Tony Fishbrain.
When did it come out?
2007, 2008.
What?
2007, 2008. So that was my first, and it was Reginald DeBerry, the late Reginald DeBerry, that directed it. Do you understand?
So you now felt like, okay, that's like your first professional set.
So it was after that I got my job in a tea salad, and then I was going for auditions. I was doing some other gigs. I went for Tinsel audition. I acted on Tinsel as an extra.
As an extra, yes. Like that Ziggy's Bar.
Yes, I was at Ziggy's Bar. I was a party extra in Ziggy's Bar. Yes, 100%.
Do you know I'm laughing? So, I did Ziggy's Bar too.
Yeah, bro.
And it was horrible.
Yeah, bro.
Trust me, it was.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I came out from that playing an extra. I got my interview to go and my Etisalat interview. I got my call back for the Etisalat. So it was while I was leaving set, I was going straight to go and do my interview for Etisalat. It was Gideon Okeke who gave me my teeth. I didn't even have money. It was Gideon that gave me money to go and to enter bus, to enter my teeth to back home and then to my king.
So while you were, aside your friends telling you that, bro, what are you doing here? They need you in Nollywood, they need you in the film industry. Did you actually feel that same way without them even telling you? Were you comfortable working with Etisalat?
No. I mean, like, it was paying my bills, and then I felt like my mom was happy. Like, because you know how parents are, you know, it was a good job. I just came out from NYS. I didn't spend 5 months at home. The moment I came out, I went for that interview. I got it, and I got a job, and it was a good job at the time. It was a very good job at the time. So yeah, it was. So I didn't want to act. I didn't want to work in corporate, but because of my mom, especially because of my mom, because to save her face, they would say, you know, she was like, yeah, you know. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So when I did it for a couple of years. I was still going for auditions. While I was working
behind her.
Yes, you know. I tell you one thing. So there was a day I was called on Dear Mother to come and shoot. At the time, they had moved their location to Ikorodu, Ijede in Ikorodu. My office was in Palms, Palms,
yes.
Palms shopping mall. I had a car then. I had bought my first car at the time. Bro, they called me about 3:30. Mr. Lakenfa. I'm sure people who are watching or who are watching, they will remember these names that I'm calling. Lakenfa was the PM at the time. And then he called me and said I should start coming to Ikorodu. Bro, I took a bike from in front. You know how Palms did that time when bikes still did, when they never ban bike. I took a bike from Palms to Ijede in Ikorodu. I was on Third Mainland at about 6:30 in the evening. I was on Third Mainland on a bike going to Ijede.
Love for the
bro, let me make I even bust your head. We reached there, they cancelled the scene.
Oh no.
I got there, they say sorry, they shoot again. Say the people were supposed to, the actors where they be need, no been come. And this guy, even while I was on Third Mainland, he was blowing up my phone like, where are you? Got there, they didn't film. Luckily, the guy was the bike man. I told him to wait for me, and then he took me.
You see, these are some of the challenges that you have to face when you're coming out. In fact, even when you are blown, you're still going to face some of these challenges.
Yeah, 100%.
Like downtime on set, and I don't even want to talk about it because that's what's happening right now.
It's long, bro.
So, Uzor, what made you make that decision that, fuck it, man, I'm leaving the corporate world and facing Nollywood?
Okay, so like,
what was that point in time?
So when I left Etisalat, that's another story. But I left Etisalat. I joined another company called it's a retail company. They sold sports equipment and stuff.
Okay.
So I worked with them for almost 5 years. And then it was a very hostile environment. It was a very hostile, very toxic working environment. And then there was a day I had an altercation with my then boss, and I was like, bro. In fact, it can't be like say she been called my bluff. She was like, it can't be like say she just felt like maybe I couldn't do any other thing aside what I was doing for her. You know, at the time I was managing facilities, I was a facility manager, and I helped with also digital marketing and some other things at the time. And I was like, oh, what? Screw this, man. I went to my office, typed my resignation letter, submitted it. This was like launch period. as I submitted, I was supposed to give them 1 month notice, bro. But because we just had that serious blowout, serious, like, I just sent it, entered my car, went left.
That was how you left?
That's how I left, bro.
Your salary for that month?
Fucked everything.
You didn't collect it?
I didn't give a shit, bro. What? It was tough because this happened in May. Well, this happened in April. I resigned 28th of April, 2018. I had an accident with my car, May 2018. It was a multiple accident. Instablog carried it, but they didn't know me. But Sophia Alakija, then Alakija, the actress, you know, she was part of the people who I crashed their car.
Wow.
So not just being broke, I now got into trouble that even the small savings I didn't get now depleted even more. So I was screwed. I was down. I was busted. I was out, bro. I was paying for that car, but they impounded my car that I had to fix the older cars before they would release my car. My car was in that place for almost 7 months. By the time because I was paying, the woman said they should impound my car. By the time my car came out, they had inside the police station, they had robbed my car. They had taken everything inside my car. I ended up selling that car for, was it 300,000? I mean, 260,000. Yeah. So I was broke, bro. So from that May, I didn't film or do anything till August 2018.
May, June, July, August, like 2 months.
Yeah, May, June, July, August. So
no salary,
nothing. So those 2 months were hellish, bro. August, I got a call from Onyi Udeze. Random call. I did my MBA with Onyi. This was 5-6 years ago at that time, and I didn't even know she knew me. But somehow I just got, it was very random. And I saw, okay, I wrote Onye MBA because that's how I saved her number. And she hasn't, we don't even talk. So she called me and said, hi, Uzor, my name is Onye. I'm shooting for Arukwe. Where are you? I said, I'm at home. We are filming at Pelican. Pelican are like 10 minutes from my house, bro.
Yeah.
She said, can you come to Pelican now? I said, me?
I said, this is my life,
dude. Say less, fam. She said, can you come with some clothes? Because it was Jimmy that was supposed to play the character, but the character was Jimmy Odukoya. Yeah, but the character was a little raunchy. You know, he's a pastor's son. Yeah. So he was like, it was too raunchy for him. It was him and Nancy. So that somebody else should do it.
I think I know that film.
My name is Ivy.
Yeah, that Nancy was kind of like a psycho.
Like a psycho, yeah. So that was it. So I showed up.
That was the first major.
My first major.
And that was lead.
Yes, bro. I showed up. Luckily Chris Energy was the director. And then he had so in between, I got a small part in She Is. Waji and
when She Is?
Yeah. I played the pastor.
Let me give you a secret. I did She Is.
Are you serious?
When I walk out. I didn't say supermarket, they buy something, then I think the lead, I forgot her name.
Some Kelly.
She was coming to buy Pampers, or is it Pad?
Okay.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And I mean that guy waiting inside that supermarket. But look at me, I am the range now.
So yes, I was on She Is, and I played one of the pastors, one of her toasters, one of the men in her life, and then somehow Chris took a liking to my performance. And then when I showed up that day, he was like, oh, this guy. Like, I know him. You were in She Is, you know, we talked, and Onyi wasn't sure what to expect because she hadn't seen me work. She had just seen that small part of me in She Is, and then I started. And everybody just kept looking, and that was it. Like I always say, if Onyi shot 10 films that year, I was in 9. Yeah, you were in 9.5. 9.5, literally. Shout out to Onyi. And then she was the first stack. We now found out that she grew up in first stack. Her mom lived in first stack. You know, so we kind of found out that we bonded. Yeah, and then it just went on. Okay, so Uzor, you start like you know, when
we met in like 2018, 2019. You know, I traveled to Dubai. I stayed in Dubai, and I subscribed for this Iroko app, and I was watching, and I kept seeing your films. I was like, see who's on my guy, don't blow. But then you were still telling me that, Hydra, calm down. I still never reach where I want to go. I still never reach where I want to go.
100%.
I did not understand it, but now I am understanding it. You know, then you were still on the grind. You were still trying to prove yourself and everything. So Uzor, what was that film that, you know, there's a difference between you don't enter and you don't blow, or you don't blow. So that entering now, let's say it was when you were working for Iroko, your face began to show. What was that film that now changed the status quo? Like everybody was like, nah, no, if it's Uzor, forget it. This guy's an actor.
I don't know what film it is, but I would give credit to Sugar Rush. Jadu Shiberu's Sugar Rush.
The one with Banky and Adesola.
Banky and Adesola and Bimbo and Busola. And I think, it was Banky. So I had 4 scenes or 3 scenes, but somehow those scenes were remarkable and they were memorable. That's what people said. And then
it is.
You know, a lot of people, I got a lot of good reviews, and that was what brought me into the cinema space. At the time, that was my first, so I was shooting Unbroken, African Magic Unbroken at the time. And so I would film with African Magic Unbroken till 7, 8 at night, and then I would be on Jadi's set. I'll shoot all night. So, and then I'll go. So for those 3 days, I didn't sleep at all. I was on Jadi's set for 3 days. And I didn't sleep at all. I'm telling you facts. I was taking naps in between on set, back on Broken set. So but when I don't sleep, work finish from Broken, when I come back to Jadi's set, I just walk again into the morning back on, you know, but it was crazy. Lucky thing was, Unbroken set was around my house. Jadi's set was around my house. So God just had a way of doing it. When the thing came out, people liked it. People liked the performance. So people now started taking a chance on me. More cinema people started taking big producers started taking a chance.
Because that's your voice. Like, just do it for me.
Waiting to happen.
Jesus! Even you said you don't feel that. I swear to God, say you don't feel that. Also, when that film came out, I was like, nah, man, Uzor is blown. And you know, I started seeing you more in cinema jobs, and you just took off. Also, you took off from there. So now, tell me, Uzor, I want to ask you a very, very, very sensitive question right now.
Okay, how sensitive?
Do you think you are underrated?
So here's the thing, right?
Because there are some names that you call, and everybody will be like, but when you call Uzor's name, Uzor is there. But do you think they're underrated?
So here's I don't. So I mean, if you maybe a few months ago, I would have said a capital yes. Now I still feel so. Some of my friends have said I should disabuse my mind from that and stop thinking like that, or, you know, stop seeing myself as that. But I still feel like, so the thing with me and my career trajectory so far is, when I was on Iroko, people were calling me an Iroko actor. And that was when I started propagating the gospel of, I'm an actor. If you hire me, I would act. I'm not a Iroko actor or YouTube actor or cinema actor. I'm an actor. If you hire me, you pay me my money, I'll come and do your job. Right? That was when I was saying that. But people were saying, "Oh, it's an Iroko face. What did an Iroko face do on the big screens and all of those things?" But I still feel that there's a bit of, you know, because I'm not the most flashy. Now, I'm about my business. I just love performance. It's now that I'm beginning to learn. Thankful to my team, you know, they're beginning to position me better. But I just want to show up and act. You know, I just want to give me the script, let me understand the character, let me get my characterization. I'll just do it. I didn't understand that there was a place of showmanship.
Showbiz.
Do you understand?
So sometimes you need to show.
You have to show
lifestyle, show expensive
it's
stuff.
Part of the business. Okay. It's something that I'm lacking in.
So you feel since you lacked or you derailed in that angle, it's kind of like told on.
I feel so. I feel like a lot of people don't know a lot of things about me. I'm not out there in the social eye or in the public eye, and then people just feel like, this guy said, what's he about, you know? And then some producers just feel, so people didn't even know my range or depth as an actor. They always just felt he was a lover boy, he was this. And then I would tell them that, look, I actually can do this. and they look at me because I don't look like an entertainer. It's just now I started keeping my hair. I don't want to take, but you know, started keeping all of these things, you know. But before now, I look like a pastor. I look like I was a good boy. I had
Hallelujah.
you know, I had this response. I didn't have my piercings. I didn't have any tats. I didn't have nothing, you know. And then they just felt he's too calm to be able. But and in my head, I'm like, yes, I'm introverted, but I am a performer through and through. This is my life. This is what I do. But so that's why I always felt like there was a need to prove myself to them. So I still honestly, to answer your question, I honestly still feel like I'm underrated because a lot of people don't know. They're like, this guy. But it is.
So I have interviewed not less than 15 people, and when I asked them who are some of your top 5 in the industry, Uzor, they actually call your name. Trust me. And I'm not saying this to make you feel flattered or anything, but that it is what it is. And you are personally you are amongst my top 3.
I appreciate that, bro.
Trust me, bro. Trust me. In fact, let me even say this now. There was a time I was broke, 2022, broke as hell. Nobody sent my mama, nobody sent my papa. I was dying, I was hungry, and I called Uzor, and Uzor sent me money. I can never forget that. Uzor sent me money. I think Uzor is one of the actors that have sent me money before, ever. And I remember when I was in Dubai, I was working in a hospital, Amina Hospital at the time, and some of my supervisors, they took me out of my working my shift, and I felt so bad. So I went during the COVID period. So I went somewhere to chill, and I saw Uzor on live, and they were interviewing him, and he was just talking on the live, and immediately I joined the live. I think he now saw my name, Hydra, and I joined the live. Uzor paused the interview and gave me a shout out. Uzor was like, "Oh my God, my guy, Hydra is on this live. Shout out to you, Hydra." I was like, "What?" That alone made me forget about what my supervisor did to me, and I was like, Uzor is my blood for life. I'm saying it now. If you find Uzor trouble, you don't find my trouble, I go buy him. I've always said it, and I'll say it forever. Uzor, a man you be.
Thank you, bro.
So, moving on, Uzor. Do you think there's clique in this industry?
Oh yeah. I mean, like there's hardly any industry, even in corporate. I mean, there's hardly any industry that they don't have cliques and balls, as we call them in Nigeria. Yes, there are. I mean, like even in Sync. In Sync is a boy group of Kunle, Daniel, Efa, Mauli, and Mofe. Do you understand? It is what it is.
Like now, like this.
They've been there for a bit. In Sync, they're called. I know. Yeah, they're my boys. They're my guys. So I hang out with them a lot. Yeah, it's called.
So why? So why you not there?
They didn't want me to be there.
Which clique today?
No, I'll be one man.
There's a clique out there. What's your own?
I'm a lone wolf.
Lone wolf clique.
I'm a lone wolf, bro. I'm a lone wolf. I've always been. People who know me know I'm a lone wolf. I don't like working in parks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uzor, let's talk about. Bro, how many minutes you don't be now? Cut them.
Are you guys waiting for me?
Uzor Arukwe.
Yeah.
Chat. Uzor, to say I'm a woman.
Baba, you the crazy. Don't talk that rubbish.
If you say I'm a woman, Uzor, I go tell you for bottle. You must marry me.
Yeah, I go enter the bottle. I'm not enter I will use you to enter the bottle.
Okay, Uzor. One day I was just on the gram, and all of a sudden I just saw you inside plane, and the next thing I'm seeing with Eddie Murphy.
That happened, bro.
What the? When I saw that, what the?
Yeah, that happened, bro. It was like, bro,
please tell us what happened. How did you go to Hollywood? I saw you with Eddie Murphy. I saw you with big Nollywood dogs, and Uzor, I saw you with this South African influencer. What's his name?
I forgot his name.
He's an actor too.
Vafa was there.
I saw you with the guy. And you were invited by Netflix. Not somebody say I should. Netflix themselves. They flew you, the hotel, the everything.
I was in Beverly Hills Hotel, bro. The Beverly Hills Hotel, bro. I was there for 3 nights.
Stop.
All expense
biggest,
bro. I was eating in Polo restaurant, bro.
Tell us how you started, please.
Okay, so
tell us how that came about.
What's up, man?
That's how that came about.
So first off, Netflix for the premiere of Blood and Water.
Yeah.
There's a series on Netflix called Blood and Water, and I was somehow invited to SA for the first time. I was invited to the premiere of Blood and Water.
You traveled to South Africa?
Yeah, that was the first time, bro. And there's a story behind. I'll give you the gist to that one. So I went there. It was me, Nino B, Odunlade, Linda Osifo, and a few of us, about 6 or 7 of us, and then we went. That happened. All expense paid too. We went to Joburg. You know, it was great. Like we ate in the finest restaurants in Joburg. Crazy.
So you don't flex. So you don't flex.
That was my first time. In fact, first time I ever left the shores of Nigeria was in 2021. I was saving, bro. I didn't have a car then. So after 2018, I didn't have a car. After I crashed my car,
oh my god,
I didn't have a car for 2
so
years.
So that time I saw you on Men on Scum,
bro.
I didn't have a car,
bro.
Oh my god.
So after 2018, I didn't have a car for 2 years, and then 2021, I bought my first car in April. Then I started saving to go to travel to Dubai, and then I went to Dubai. I saved, bro. Like I was literally saving to go to Dubai. Saved, went with a group of people, went to Dubai. Came back, and I told God, I said, as I don't cross these shores of Nigeria, I have broken whatever jinx it is that has kept me down from traveling, bro. Next thing that happened. Now let me give a little backstory to how SA happened before I go to LA. I was supposed to be on Jade Osibero's Sugar Rush 2. We had done everything, and then I got she had done. We were supposed to shoot in SA. She had gotten my visa for me and all the ladies to go and shoot in SA, right? 2 days before we take off to SA, I got a call from her team members and told me that they had the casting. 2 or 3 days, bro. Bro.
One mad.
Bro. Waiting be heartbreak. Bro. You said I don't sick. Bro, I was devastated. Bro.
Oh my god.
My friends and colleagues, Busola, Adeswa, Bimbo, tried to speak for me, but it wasn't Jade's fault because she wasn't feeling the story, and then she had to, the way she rewrote the story. Do you understand?
There was no need for you.
There was no need, and to be honest, my character kind of died in the first part. So, but she was willing to bring me back. Do you understand? But the first draft of the story that she had, it wasn't working for her. If you know Jade would not go. She moves with her guts, so she wasn't sure. So I was devastated, and you know, Jade felt bad, but somehow I had a 3-month visa to SA. And I was like, what am I going to do with this? Bro, God, a few days after they had gone, like the same week, I see an international number on my phone, +1 something something. I'm like, who is this? I was with my friends that I was lamenting. I was talking about my ordeal. And so I excused because, you know, bunch of guys making noise. So I just, you know, excused myself, went to the back. Hi, what's up? My name is this. I'm calling from Netflix. I'm like, yeah. Do you have the first question do you have a valid SA visa?
Glory!
Bruh, I just started crying. I didn't even know what he was going to say next. But I didn't let him know I was crying, but I just started shedding hot tears. I was like, yes. Why? He said, thank God, because we need actors who already have valid SA visas for a premiere in SA Blood and Water. The details will be sent. But now that I know that you have a valid SA visa, details will be sent to your email. I'll call you later. End of call. Bro, a few weeks down the line, all the
You saw yourself in SA.
Bro. Okay, so fast forward to LA.
LA means Los Angeles, city of angels.
I did my own. And I think the most interesting thing for me about LA was I was the only Nigerian who went. So it wasn't like a pack of people, a bunch of people. It was just me. And then they picked me. Netflix picked me. I don't know why, but it was just me and Vafa. So they wanted me to be the serious part. You know, if you know Beverly Hills Cop, so it was the premiere of Beverly Hills Cop,
yes,
movie. So Eddie is like the comic guy. He's serious, but he has this comic part of him. And then he had a partner, 2 white guys who were kind of very serious people. So me and Vafa, I was supposed to be a serious person, and Vafa was supposed to be the
comic guy.
Yeah. So that was how we were picked, and it was all expense paid. They even paid us to go for the trip.
They paid you?
Yeah, bro.
So how much they give you?
Don't worry.
So, yeah, we're here.
But it was. I mean, per diems. It was per diems and everything. So it was. Well, almost.
No, rounding off.
Okay, sorry.
Whatever the round off. Cut and make them shoot this.
My father.
Let's go.
Let's go. What's happening?
Okay, we're back. You know, they had to shoot outside, so we had to just pause.
Yeah.
So also you were saying that they paid you to
well, yeah. So, so they paid, but I mean, per diems, you know, like all expense paid type shit. But they pay, yeah, there was some money to say.
So, so how was it from the flight,
bro?
How many hours? 12, yeah.
Yes. So because they couldn't get a direct flight at the time, because it was very impromptu, it was 2 connecting flight, but it was business. It was it Qatar we used?
Business class.
Yeah. Wow. Business class.
To be celebrity.
Qatar Airlines, I think. Yeah. It was good. It was
so
good.
You got to not Holly. I saw you. I saw you, and I saw Eddie Murphy like in the background.
It was beautiful, bro.
Like it was when I was like, nah.
It wasn't just Eddie. There was some other. I'm not good with their names, but Big Sean. I took a picture of Big Sean.
Yes,
Big Sean
I saw
was
that.
There. Yeah, Big Sean was there. Like we were in the same hotel. You know, like bro, it was sick.
The
bro.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, bro, it was sick. It was sick. Bro.
Beverly Hills.
It was really good. I can't lie.
Uzor, I will always say I'm proud of you.
Thank you, brother.
I'm grateful to God for how big you've grown, and I know that this is just the starting point. Hollywood,
amen.
Hollywood is the aim. Oscars.
Yes, bro. Yes. That's why all. I mean, like all of us actors, all of us. The dream is to be able to spar with these guys. You know.
Yeah.
Because somehow I feel like they always feel like we know rich. Yeah, and I know some Nigerians also feel like performance-wise we are not there yet, but they forget that we can do it.
Yes,
There's nothing that we Nigerians put our minds to that we don't achieve. I can tell you for free that there are some Americans or actors in Hollywood or in America who can't do half of the things that we do here.
Do you understand?
We don't rehearse so much. We get into character like that. Like so, it's crazy. So I know that it's just that they have enough time to process, to do to work with the process, to get to know this person better. You know, and then some of us, you know, we just we've been working with what we have. If we spar with these guys, bro, they go feel them. They go feel them, bro. They go feel them. The same thing with our music, the same thing with our comedy, with everything. As they feel them, if we spar with them, bro, they go feel them. Yes, bro.
Yeah. Also, how do you handle the female fans?
Oh, bruh, there's nothing to handle. I am who I am.
I am that I am. No, also, definitely, they're all up in your DM.
I mean, like I get a few.
I was with you one day, and you know, somebody came and, oh my God, my sister loves you. Please, can you come and take a picture?
I get a bit of attention, but I always like.
No, not a bit, though. No, why not? So, yeah.
I get a bit of attention, but I mean, like it's all love, it's all support. You know, they like my work, and I appreciate them for liking my work. That's it. You know, yeah.
Uzor, one advice to somebody watching you now that wants to get into Nollywood. One advice.
I would tell you not to do it. If I could, I would tell you not
don't
to
listen.
do it.
Don't listen to them, man. Say 7 sizzling sausages, sizzling in the sauce.
But on a more serious note, I would say just stay consistent. Stay consistent. Work on the craft, because the industry has moved. It's an evolving market, so it has moved from just being an industry about fine boy or fine girl. It's about art. It's about performance. It's about the craft itself. So it's deeper than just I know how to speak English, I can speak Phone, I'm a fine boy, I'm a fine girl. No. Understand the rudiments and the rudiments of acting. Why do you even want to be an actor in the first place? Be consistent, work on your craft, and just believe God. That's it.
But we've not really acted, though.
We haven't really sparred.
We never really sparred
like that.
I think we were supposed to do one for Zuket TV, but I was busy, so I had to drop it. Crazy shit.
I mean, but it's our industry, so we'll definitely spar.
Yeah, one day. Uzor, how was it playing your role in Criminal? Because that film, I saw a short clip where you were going like, I tell you that they make one like that.
I don't know. It was fun. You know, I try to have fun with I don't take it too seriously. That's one thing I try to do. It's my take. It's my take on the character. You could have a different take, and of course that's the sweet thing. That's the interesting thing about arts. It's never one way. But what I try to do is do it in such a way that you would not be able to do it the way I did it. I tried to make sure that you can't do it the way I do it. But it's my take on how I think the character should have been performed.
So how do you switch from Uzor now today, and they say you should just play that Odoguma Zero? Like, how do you just switch from normal Uzor lover boy to like? I think it's kind. I just feel like what is always in your head when you're doing.
I think it's just characterization. So so there are different processes for different people. Do you understand? There are different processes for different people, and for me, I just try to understand who the character is first, and then I try to look for him on my inside. I just look for him. Like I have uncles I have related with. I just look for him in an experience I've had on my inside, and I just try to find it. One of the hardest things that happened to me recently was Bolaji called me to come and do one scene for her in one of her new shows that's coming out, and it was a Yoruba character, a Yoruba nuanced character. Now, but because I had played the Igbo character too long, I forgot I had to go somewhere. Like I had to dig deeper to find that Yoruba character. You know, for the first few minutes, bro, I was clueless, bro. I just hope people like it. Like I said, it's my take on how the character should come out. But it took me a while. It took me a while to find it. But I think I did. And because before the Igbo thing became a thing, I used to play a lot of Yoruba characters. You know, a lot of Yoruba nuance. Size 12. That got me my first nomination was Yoruba.
Oh my God, how did I forget this? Yeah. Uzor, I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Uzor was nominated for Best Actor in a Comedy at the AMVCA, but he didn't win. I think Funny Bone won that character. He paid me. Funny Bone is my KD brother, and he's Igbo too. And you know, we went to University of Jos together. But when Uzor didn't win, I was like, how will a comedian come and win Best Actor?
It was comedy, man. Like,
I know it was comedy, but
he's a thespian.
I wanted, yes, he's a thespian, but I wanted you to win. Shout out to Funny Bone, I love you, bro.
Shout out, bro.
But you know, Uzor was my candidate then because I was closer to him then. Wow, man, Uzor, you've done big things.
Yeah, so I mean, like, so I just
Uzor, make nobody want you say you small for this industry. And I mean, they tell you, nobody want you.
Man, I got now.
How they tell you because I see it. I see the Uzor. I say, don't pass that one. So I think we should just end now.
Yeah, because if we stay here, we don't go. We'll go. And we're on set, guys. So if we switch the camera, flip it now.
Yes, I came to see Uzor on set. Yeah. So, Luciano.
Where Luciano did you go?
So okay, let me just wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time for me to just let Uzor go.
It's been real.
We've tried. Uzor Arukwe, thank you for coming to my show. I appreciate you. I got mad love for you.
Mad love and respect for you too, bro.
Uzor Arukwe is my guy forever and ever.
Let's do this again, bro. Anytime.
Definitely.
There's a lot of gist. I mean, there's a lot of things to talk about. The industry is crazy.
I would really like to ask you about your plans for the year and if you're planning anything for this year.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm trying to float. YouTube is a thing now, and I feel like I should try and collect my own money. Is that YouTube too? So I want to try and float a channel, my own stuff. Start off doing small skits and see how the market reacts, and then maybe before I start doing full-blown films. But start with skits first.
Okay, I bet you go call me.
Yeah, bro.
You go call me.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's a question I want to ask you, Uzor. Is this a montage?
No, I don't think so. It looks like it's like MOS. Yeah, I think it's
a montage.
Yeah.
Uzor, let me ask you this question: do you think an actor owes a producer 1 million views in one day?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you see some producers are saying, we pay you big money, you collect millions, and you can't give us 1 million views.
No,
and we send you posters, you don't post and stuff like that. So, what is your own take on that?
RPM is RPM. I don't think that anybody can up your RPM. Like you can try to work on your RPM, but it is what it is. Most times it's generic. Most times is your RPM. You don't even know what it is, right? So I made a film as an actor. That's my job. My job is to perform. I'm going to keep working on my brand to position myself in such a way that I can make people come and watch your film. But I don't know that it's my prerogative to make sure that you get 1 million
views.
That's not my job. And that's how I see it, because I'm an artist and that's what I am. I'm an actor. You hired me to do my job. I have done my job. Now, I don't know if I don't want, maybe this will be just for another day, but you realize that the exhibitors, Film Exhibitors Association have put a ban on actors selling tickets in the box office. As when they do meet and greets,
actors are not supposed to go there.
They can go for their meet and greet, but they're not allowed to sell tickets.
Like, hey, I'm here, please come and buy my film.
Yeah,
because I feel it's
too much pressure. It's too much pressure, and then the producer. So the thing is, the producers make it look like we are their enemies. Like there's a war that is going on. You don't. I mean, in Hollywood, which is a different terrain, I know. But in Hollywood, you can see us.
Nancy, God pass you. God pass you.
Have they brought no? Like, so I feel like producers should understand that we're all in the same. Like, we're all together. Do you understand?
Yeah.
We're all together, you know. So
5 minutes. We're
almost done. Like 2 minutes, we're done. We're rounding off. So I just feel like producers should understand that we are a team, and not put too much pressure on the actor to try to do it, because regardless of whether you get 1 million views or not, you're still going to make your money. Do you understand?
Even though not now.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, because even the best actors, or the actors who have the highest IPM, and my colleagues in the likes of Maurice Sam, maybe, and Uche Montana, a lot of all these other guys actors who actually, you know, some of them have also have films on YouTube that didn't make up to 1 million. Maybe first few months, first few weeks. Do you understand?
Yes,
so
no doubt.
The pressure is a little too much. But I feel like if you pay me to come and work for you, pay me to act, and that's because you like the value that I bring. It's not just the fact that I'm going to bring you 1 million views, but the fact that you like my performance. Let us remember that art is about the craft. It's not, and that's why I feel bad a bit about the way people are taking. It's now more about back end and money than the art itself, like the performance itself. Do you understand? It's haphazard now. We're just doing it because let's do it. You know what? I don't want to go into all of that because it's a job I love so much. It's something that I'm crazy about, and it's the performance for me. So anyway,
Uzor, last question. Because I don't see your crew member around there with gun. One can shoot me now. Uzor, our senior colleagues, like our uncles and papas, when they get old, we see the way they come out with their health issues. You know, they're having health challenges, and you know they start seeking for funds and GoFundMe. Does that bother you? And what are you doing to actually work on your health now, so that it doesn't be detrimental to you in the future, like in the next 20 years to come?
It does bother me. I mean, I'm trying to stay healthy, eat healthy. I still have some bad habits that I'm trying to curb.
No doubt.
But I mean, like, I think the most important thing is to plan for the future in the sense of finances. You know, try to set yourself up in such a way that you have money to fall back on, even when you don't feel like acting anymore. Whether it's still in the business, it's still in the same sector, or in any other ventures or businesses at all. Do you understand? So that's it. But just make sure that I have a plan for tomorrow. Financial plan.
Do you go to the gym?
I haven't worked out in a few, but this year I'm going back. I haven't worked out in a few months, but this year I'm going back to the gym. Yes.
Okay. So Uzor, please give me a shout out before you go.
All right, man.
The range actor.
What's up, everybody? My name is Uzor Arukwe. I'm hanging out with my boy and brother Hydra the Range.
Stop playing.
Let's go.
We're global now.
Everybody.
Cheers.
Lock in.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know how it is. I don't talk too much. Subscribe, comment, share. I had Uzor.
Tell somebody to tell.
I'm not gonna talk again. No. It's easy. Go get Uzor. Bye.
How far? What thing are we doing now? 5:04. Since morning. I should have just come here by 5.
Are you serious?
You and
You want to attack me?
The crazy guy.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
I'll send you a DM.
Sure, bro. No issue.
Just keep in touch.
Bro, definitely.
Daniel,
Daniel, when I go run your own.
Definitely, man.
I was even thinking about it right now. But I was thinking it would be better to just.
You're mad. You're mad.
Just more inside.
I mean, I have 7 today.
How do you want to do? Because one is meant to be an exterior scene and no one's talking about it.
No, dude, is it 19?
I don't know. Maybe they want to come out it tonight. There's a scene where she like tossed my things outside.
Yeah. I have 7 scenes. I haven't shot 1
today.
Yeah.
I believe they planned it for tomorrow because I was begging them if I could come tomorrow. They said they don't.
I got cash on my account.
Yeah. And I have over 30 scenes tomorrow. They would have just let me go and then pick up tomorrow.
Maybe they want to shoot you.